Hello guys, welcome back to the PCA section of this series. The next PCA that we'll be adding would be a selector. Let's take an example of the board of the school like CBSE, ICSE, IGSE or state board. So we'll have a couple of options here. Instead of having a free will of the LLM to decide the board, let's put it as choices, which means it would only respond in one of those options. So we'll have school board as the label. So similar to the prompt that we used for the text field of school name, let's have a prompt here. Determine the educational board of the student's current school using only information explicitly stated during the conversation. Return exactly one of the following values: CBSE, ICSE, IGSE, state, or not applicable. And then there's this instruction, and we would need to add those choices as well. So I'll go here. So we need to add those choices as well, which means the LLM would be returning any of these 5 values as applicable for each conversation. So you click on create. The next one is a Boolean, which means it would only output true or false as a response. So let's take an example of a demo interest PCA, which means it will output as true if the customer is interested in the demo, and it will output as false if the customer is not interested in demo, or if the conversation does not proceed to a point where all of these things are discussed. So similar to the other prompts that we have used in the PCAs, we'll have a prompt for this one as well. But one thing to take care of is we always put an NA option, right? But since this is a Boolean, it would only return 2 values, one is true and one is false. We always replace the not applicable option with false so that we do not have any false positives. If you look at this, return false if the conversation is too short, incomplete, or does not contain enough information to determine the customer's interest. You click on create and this would be saved. All in all, you need to make sure that your prompts for the PCAs are quite detailed and the LLM would not hallucinate while evaluating the accurate transcript of the call. That's pretty much for this video. We'll cover the last 2 types of PCAs in the next video. See you there. Bye bye.